looking for us. Quickly. Where are we? I know I'm here. Oh, there I am. Okay. Good morning. Hi, Lita. I just rolled over my pants and now I'm stuck in my chair. Hang on. Okay, sorry. Back to Lindsay's craziness. Oh, pardon me. Whew. Hello. How's everybody doing? This fabulous Tuesday that I don't want to be a part of already. But I'm here. Hi, Katie. Hi, Lita. Hi, Doreen. Good morning. Is it 8 o'clock? I don't think so. You guys have to get out, Woody. Get out. Out. Out, out, out. You can't be under my feet. Hi, Mary. How are you feeling today, Mary? Well, here we are. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Carol. Well, let's get started because Kathy has a doctor's appointment. Shameless plugs. Only one. creatorofcuteness.com. That's where you can sign up for classes. You can still sign up for the book club, which I have to find a day to do our book club for. Hey, Woody, out. Out, out, out. Can't do that. I have to find a day to do the book club. I think it's the October book club, and we didn't even pick a book for November. I am way behind. I am just behind there. I've been able to catch up with Journal Playday, but I'm very behind with book club. And I apologize, but we will get it together. I promise. May not be till December or January, but we will catch up. I gotta turn this light on. I got a shadow. Anyhow, this is where you can sign up for those classes. There is still Journal Playday, and there is still book club. The Journal Playday was for September, October, November, and December. No, October, November, December. So there's artwork for those classes, and there are videos for those classes, even though they're not live videos. They're just an old video that I had on making a journal, and I put it up there. But we are getting ready to have another real class for Journal Playday at the end of this month, where we will make a flap book for the holidays, and it's pretty exciting. Deanna said, I was just going to say, move the book club to the dark days of January. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. Yeah, because I have 2 or 3 books left. I can't remember. I'd have to check. I got lost. But anyway, so you can find classes on the website. You can find books on the website. You can find collage elements on the website. Pretty soon you're going to find card maker elements on the website. What else is there? Burnishing tools like this. That my husband says we have 100 sticks still in the garage. He just has to finish some of them. I think they're still available on the website. I think they're still there. Anyway, I don't know what else is there, but there's stuff on the website. Go look. So, part of my foolishness this month was planning 2 classes back in August, and then I got sick, and I had to cancel one. These are in-person classes. I had to cancel the one class because I was in the hospital, and I moved it to November 14th, not knowing in my dumb little brain that I also had a class November 15th. So this is for the class on the 15th. This is going to be a in-person card making, holiday card making class. And I decided to create a collage element with just the things that I wanted to use on the cards. Like the snowflakes might be extra, and there might be one extra wording, but I thought how fun it would be to make designs with words that you could use to make cards, like for get well, or for Christmas, or for birthday. And then that element works just for creating those cards, you know? So I was going to print out about 5 different collage elements to use in this card class, but I don't have that much ink. So yesterday I decided, how fast can I do a collage element? Well, I did it in black and white and in color in one day. And I mean, I think it looks cute. So we have a snowman, we have a gnome girl, a gnome boy, ho ho ho, snowflakes, let it snow, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, a snow girl, and then we have Christmas trees. I drew this elf on the last collage element, but I loved it so much I wanted him on this page too. And then a snow circle guy, circle snowman, whatever you want to call him. So this is going to be a new thing where when you get the collage element, there will also be a couple of videos to go with it showing how to put the cards together. I do simple cards. I don't do heavy duty, gate folds and flip flaps and pullouts and wackadoodles. I don't do those. I do simple cards because I need to make a lot of cards because I have a lot of things to be thankful for, to thank people for, and correspondence to write. So I don't spend a lot of time on cards. Oh my gosh. Some of the cards I got from you guys and from the Random Acts of Mail group were unbelievable. Just so incredible. So those people put a lot of time into those cards. So that's really all I'm going to talk about today in the way of, shameless plugs. But I want to make some hidden paper clips. So let's see. I think we'll do the other rabbit. I don't know if that's a girl rabbit or a boy rabbit, but I do like her. And I think the way you do, it's been a long time since I've done a hidden paper clip, but I have this. The only thing I don't remember is, let me get some paper this color. Oh, I do have some right here. This could work, right? Yeah, this could work. I think. No, I don't remember, but our prompt for today is paperclip, and the quote is pretty cool. So I thought I would do a hidden paperclip, but honest to goodness, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure you fold a piece of paper like this, right? And then you put the paperclip here. Is that right? Am I doing it right? And then you put another paper over it to hide the paper clip. And then you can decorate the backside, which we will do because then this just slides onto here and the paper clip part is hidden, right? So I'm going to cut this rabbit down, I think. Sorry, girlfriend. She's getting cut out. Or boyfriend. I can't tell if this is a girl. It's like a Joan of Arc rabbit, kind of. But I don't need all that background. Carol says, yes, I watched a few videos on this. So is this how you do it? Am I doing it right, Carol? It's been so long. And I forgot to watch a video. Well, that's not true. I started watching one and it was so complicated. The girl had measurements for all her papers and everything, and I'm like, nope. I just want to make one simple and not measure it and not ink it and not, just make a paper clip. Can you hear my husband's music? I don't know if you can. He's playing music this morning. Lindsay, can I ask what was wrong with health? Well, it's still wrong. It's going to be a while. I am feeling oddly better today. I don't know if maybe it was being back with you guys. I still have the bathroom issues. I think that's going to be until I stop the medicines. And those are bad issues. I'll just put it that way. I have myocarditis, and that is an inflammation around your heart, and it just takes a long time to heal. I have talked to 3 people who have said that it takes 10 to 12 months to heal. I've talked to 2 people personally who have had family members pass away from it. So I am taking it extremely seriously, I am not messing around with this crap. She looks pretty on there. So I think we'll do this. So I am feeling kind of better today. My ribs still hurt a lot. I still have bathroom problems a lot. I still get tired very easily. And I get really winded. So I have an appointment with a heart doctor in a few weeks, which is amazing because every heart doctor I called told me like 6 months. So I found one. Probably a, strip mall doctor. Just kidding. He's a good doctor. My husband sees him. So I know he's a good doctor. Well, thank you, Vicki. That's very kind. Glad to be in prayers. All right, let's cut her down to size. Or him. Still don't know if it's a her or him. This is bothering me here. It kind of split. The paper kind of split. So we'll flip the sides. And you want this in the center. So I'm pretty sure if I do it like this, then the paper clip becomes hidden by her, and then the other side of the paper clip has to have something else over it, right? So let's do some of this fluffy stuff, fluffy stuffies. Denise says, I remember Michelle showing us paper clip stuff too. She used giant paper clips. I remember that, but I don't remember what we did. Are you still on YouTube? No. That got all messed up with Facebook and StreamYard that I was using. They don't allow me anymore to go on YouTube at the same time as here. So what I was doing before I got sick was posting the video on YouTube right after, and I forgot to do that yesterday. I'm so sorry. You guys, I'm just getting back into the swing. If there is such a thing as a swing. I don't know. I'm getting back into whatever it is I'm into. Thought I had more fabric. I guess not. Weird. All right, so there's our hidden paper clip. We have to do something to the back side. Oh, I did have another piece. We'll put it back here. Okay, so from what I remember, this becomes where it clips, right? All of a sudden it dawned on me. I remember. So we're going to cut another strip. Because you use this inside piece as the hidden part. That's what hides the paper clip. Okay. Good. I'm glad we're in the same wheelhouse. So this folds over like this, and we cover the clip, and that would really be all we have to do, but it would be nice if it folded straight. So then you've got this paper clip here, and you're going to put glue. I don't think you can cover the whole clip. Maybe you can. I don't remember. So we'll put this side on there, and this side, nope, wrong side. So we have covered our clip, right? The whole thing is crooked. Okay. So our paper clip is hidden under here, and it's hidden under here. And we want our rabbit to be the focal point here. But I think I want some ink. Hang on. Woody, you gotta move, man. You can't stay there, buddy. Just a little distressing, because this rabbit is a little distressed. Okay, so we're going to glue her down here. I don't know if you can hear my husband's music. He's working out at the same time as I'm doing this. Carol says, the video I watched, you fold the initial paper in half, place the clip, and then cut a small piece of paper to fold in half and glue on top of the clip. Yeah, that's pretty much what I did, right? I mean, pretty close. And you can use fabric, and you can use lace. I'm not sure what I'm going to do to the back side of it yet. So now your paper clip is hidden. Do you see that? You've got this folded piece of paper, and this is what clips. Oh, hang on. I got fabric in the way. This is what clips onto your page and holds it in place, right? That's pretty cool. This is too green, right? Oh. So what I think I'm going to do, since it's a paper clip quote, might use these on some part of it. So I'm going to scoot it, and then this side, see how cute? Well, it's not cute yet. Oops. I gotta cover this all up. So I'll have to decorate this tomorrow because this is kind of ugly. But I don't know what I'm gonna do with this side of the page yet, so I'm not gonna cover it or decorate it or whatever. This is the only side we're working on. And I think I want this to be, if I put it way over here, that's gonna make this page easier to decorate and this page easier to decorate. Wish I knew what all these X's were that I put in this book. I have no idea. All right, so our quote is, at times we need to be like paper clips, always holding things from falling apart. Well, if that's not a true statement, I don't know what is. And I might put more paper clips. We could use this little guy. Look at this little clip. That's cute. And this one, if I have this, oh no, that's not a clip. Let's try this one. And we could add, or this one, and we could add some fluffy stuff just hanging out at the top here, right? But that's not going to hold anything, so I don't know yet. Let's go to our quote. And it says, at times we need to be like paper clips, always holding things from falling apart. So I'm thinking putting a piece of paper here that this will hold, but I don't know. Let me get that. Woody, you've got to move. You cannot stay there, buddy. So I'm thinking a manila folder. I'll just tear it. That's good. But it's a little too big for me. So I'm going to continue to tear. I didn't need to tear that much. Whoops. Okay. What do you mean, Jewel? You spent most of the day looking for the cute animals. They're in that same packet from that lady. Did you get that packet? Because they're in there. I would share mine with you guys, but that's not cool when she's trying to make a living selling her art. I can't just share mine with you. But if you need help, let me know, Jewel. I think Carmen's gone. She's back to her Carmen where she comes for a minute and then she heads out of town. Not really out of town. There's like 500 images in there, so it takes a while to find the animals. All right, we're gonna go that direction. Get some green here. We want that same green as this, or that orange. I think the green. I need a brush. Go away. Card. See if I can get that green. It's kind of a yellowy green. That's about it, right? That's about right. Oops, I just splattered everywhere, including on the other page. Oh well. Back to Lindsay painting. Just a mess everywhere. I just wanted some to stick out from where our whatchamacallit is. Our paper that we're going to do our quote on. You know, I think I'll fill it all in because it might look better when it's finished. When you lift that other paper out, then it's kind of filled in the center. I like it. It is what I wanted. Since I splattered already. And then we got to dry this. Okay. Nice and chicken pocked. Though Carmen is here. Carmen, you're just so quiet. You're like a little mouse. I do like that background. You guys see that? How cool it came out? Quick, down, and dirty. Lots of shadows. Sorry. But I really don't need it to be dry to be able to do our other card. Right? I could put this aside. We're going this direction, right? And I'm thinking that we might want to pick up this orange because it's right here. So our pages kind of coordinate. Let's do that. I was not worn out after yesterday, but what I did was I got back in bed after doing our live yesterday, and I watched a show called All Her Fault, or It's Her Fault, or something on Peacock. Oh my Lord, have mercy, it was good. And my husband wasn't going to watch it at first because he and I do not do well with shows about kids being abducted. So he like left the room for a little bit, and then he came back and started watching it, and it became really good. So it was partially about kids being abducted, but more about family dynamics. And then some. But the girl who starred in it is Shiv from Succession, which is my favorite show of all times, probably. Love Succession. If you've never watched it, find it. I don't know where it is. I don't even remember where we watched it. All right, so we got that orange. We got that green. Let's do just a little brown. Succession, Valerie? I'd have to agree. I don't want it dark. I want it very light. So I think I'm going to splatter it, and then I'm going to wipe it off. I'm going to blot it. Because I just want a faint splotted background. Okay, let's look. This goes here. This goes here. Oh yeah, I love how that's gonna match that. Let's dry this before we do our quote. Dogs are fighting behind me. I don't know how I got blue in there. Oh, it must have been on my rag. Oh, there's blue, just a tiny bit. But I really toned down that brown that was really dark and just made it kind of like watery brown. So this has to be completely dry before I start writing the quote out. Jules says, found it. Went back and looked for the post on October 25th with the link. I've been out of everything with my daughter and family moving. Oh, I get it. Okay, that's very hot. Now, I guess it's dry because it is hot. And I'm going to use, hopefully, a fountain pen. So, during the month of October, I started using these Platinum Preppy pens from Karen Campbell's class. She talked about them. And I have 3 of them going now in different nib sizes. This one with my washi tape on it is the permanent pigment ink, and these 2 are the water-based ink, which makes it so that you can put water to it and it, well, I'll show you. Let's see if I can show you. This is the one that may not be working at the moment. Oh no, it's working. Okay. I gotta probably bring the camera down. So when you use this, especially on mixed media paper or water-based paper, these are like $7. They're affordable. And then you take water and a brush, and they smear. Now I'm gonna have to dry this again though. I don't know if you can see it smearing. It's how I did the book. I'll show you. It's not working out as well here with the orange, but it's okay. Maybe it's the file folder I used that it doesn't like, but it is bleeding a little bit. And that's how I did. Bless you. These. So do you see how it's black here? That's a black pen. But here it's kind of gray and black. So I use the Preppy Platinum pen. And what I like about these, aside from the fact that they're $7, is that you just buy refill cartridges like this for them. So once they're out of ink, you just drop in a new cartridge and you're good to go. And for Lindsay and Lindsay Brain, it's really kind of nice. It's pretty nice. So, $7. You can get them in pink, purple, blue, green, brown, I think. But I just got the black. Yeah, and this is the pigment ink. They don't come with the pigment ink, so if you don't want it to smear like this, you've got to buy the pigment ink separate for it, and it is called Platinum Carbon Cartridge. No, that is not the carbon one. This one is just a regular cartridge, just for the one that's not pigmented ink, but they do make one for pigmented ink. Oh yeah, they're refillable, Carmen. Okay, at times we need to be like paper clips. Oh wait, I better put this in the book. Because I'm not sure otherwise. Hang on, close the lid because they do dry real quick if you leave them open. But that'd be a good stocking stuffer. Pen to ask for $7. Somebody could probably afford to buy you one or two. Ask for the refills at the same time. Trust me. Okay, happy. And I may do another paper clip like here to hold it in place, I'm thinking. Or I could do several here. I don't know yet. Let's do the lettering. Oh, Tina says the collage elements are really good for paper clip decorating. Huh. Well, isn't that a neat fact? All right. At times, we need to be like paper clips. So this is the pigmented ink. It's not going to smear. I am shaky this morning. Even though I've started taking my beta blocker in the evening, doesn't seem to matter right now. So I write the whole thing out and then I go back and thicken it up. At times we need to be, where is it? We need to be like paper clips. Had to think for a minute there. Don't know why. Is paper clips one word or two? Let's look it up. Let's look back at our page and see. I don't know if I left enough room for the whole quote. 2 words. We'll do a fancy E. Two words, so I can make this one in different lettering. At times we need to be like paper clips, always holding things from falling apart. So do you see how I resize the lettering to make some words bigger that are more important and some words smaller that are less important? Always, I keep talking and forgetting, holding things. Hear the dogs wrestling? That's them wrestling. Just straight printing sometimes looks really cute, especially when you don't have a lot of room. Straight skinny printing, really crammed together. It's a little crooked. but that's all right. Carmen says, don't forget to get the nib holder too. What's a nib holder? Is that for a dip pen? Always holding things from falling apart. Very crooked. How about that F? I will counteract it with this A that's crooked and make all my L's a little crooked. I haven't taught a lettering class in over a year, and I have one on Friday, and I'm a little nervous about it. We're going to do like this kind of lettering. Because I don't do a whole lot of fancy lettering anymore. I just do readable lettering. And I really like it better than all the cutesy-wootsy stuff that I did for many years. You know? I just think this stuff is so much cleaner and nicer. I don't know. Just me, maybe. But it's simpler and easier to read. So that's what I'm going to teach. And this is by Julie Smith. These quotes are so funny because, like, who is Julie Smith? Nice of her to come up with this quote, but we don't have any idea who she is. Oops. Uh-oh, what did I just do? I lost us. I lost everything. Hang on. I can't. Oh, wait there. Come back. Close. There we are. Okay. So then I like to go back with this pen and thicken up letters because it's pretty thin, a fountain pen, and I find it very calming to, once the lettering is down, to go back over it and just kind of play with it. I can add highlight lines if I want. I can add color if I want. Just depends on what it calls for, looking at it. Hopefully I got the quote right because I was doing a little bit of talking. But do you see the difference of just thickening it up just a little bit? I sure love these pens. They got me through a really hard October. And they're not doing as well on this file folder material, but I do like writing on file folders. I just think manila folders have a really cool way of accepting paint and pen. Hey, I forgot I'm back downstairs here. I can do this. That's cool. Those are my dogs. They're just fighting. Play fighting. And it doesn't all have to be thickened up. It could be just kind of, fun. Can you see? Is that a good angle? Is that a better angle, maybe? And then we're going to thicken this up. I think that's better, right? Is that a better angle or no? I forgot that I have my good tripod down here and I can do it from the side. This wasn't my favorite quote when I read it this morning, but I do kind of like it now. Carmen says, if you don't care about waterproof, find a fun, glitzy Ferris wheel press ink. Oh my God, those Ferris wheel press inks. I have one right here somewhere. Oh no, it's not on my desk anymore. They are super cool because, all right, Woody, because they have lots of colors in them. A lot of them do have like a metallic and then a color, and they're super cool. And you can also use inks to paint with. You don't, maybe tomorrow we'll use some cool inks to paint a background with. You don't always have to use them in a fountain pen. This is where everything got crooked. And again, I don't care. Because I am a member of the We Do Not Care Club. And we do not care if our lettering is crooked. You can read it, right? That's the important part. I think I'm going to fill this in. I might go back and fill this in. I'm not sure. But to me, the word falling is the main word of the quote. I guess paper clips could be a main word. Do you hear my husband lifting weights? He's grunting. We had words this morning. It was not fun. Because guess who's coming back to live here? You guessed it. I think I'm filling this in. I don't like it open. Hey, somebody chewing something they shouldn't be? Get out of there, Woody. Woody, out. The little one has started chewing cords. She chewed through 2 earbuds. Not one set of 2 different left and right earbuds, but 2 sets. And she's on my chewing list. I've given her so much stuff to chew and she keeps going for cords. Not good. Carmen is filling you guys in on all things fountain pen. To me, it was trial and error because I bought the TWSBI and I liked it, but I'm much better off with a $7 pen that I can refill and get rid of if I need to, than spending $45 on a pen that I just might wreck. You know, I mean, I probably would wreck it because I am no good with taking care of things. I'm not a caregiver, apparently, to pens or animals or any living creature. I've learned that about myself. Okay, well, I like it. Let's go straight down now. And I think I'm going to go with gold and orange sparkle pops, I think. I would use green, but the green is so Christmassy looking. It is not this nice olivey green. But did I use gold on that other page? Oh yeah, I did. So I wanted to use it on this page. Kind of tying my two pages together. Just a little orange, not a whole lot. I don't want it to look like Halloween. But it is pretty. The gold looks nicer with these Victorian looking rabbits though. Oh, Bethany, a little bit every day. And then I go backwards, so this is a dead pen. I'm learning to throw away dead pens and not just keep trying. Anyway, Judy says, thank you, Carmen. I really like Tombow, but was considering buying Caron pens. Oh yeah, the Caron pens are super fun. But they are similar to the Tombow, just the Caron pens are juicier, like an Ecoline. Look up Ecoline pens also. They're very juicy and brush pens. I like them because you can watercolor with them. You can put your watercolor brush directly to the nib of the pen and watercolor with them. That's super fun. But honestly, I have a few pens that I use all the time, and they are not in my arsenal now. They are here, and I use them occasionally, but I like the pens that I use all the time. Get my money's worth out of them. I don't like pens and stuff that just sit on a shelf for someday. I think we'll fill this in. Is this showing up on the camera, the sparklies? I don't know. Geez, dogs. This was kind of a weird page, right? I like it, but it's a little, I don't know, it's a little weird. We're going to do like we did on that other page with the white, but I'm going back with a sparkle pop. Is it time to be done? Almost. because I want to make one more or two more paper clips, maybe. Maybe. Have not decided yet. I do love the green background a lot. It's amazing how you can take hours on doing a background and not like it, and then you can spend 5 minutes on something and really like it. Just goes to show you don't have to spend hours making good art. Just have to spend the time and do it. Okay. So with these, you can just tie ribbons on them and be done as a paper clip. See what it looks like. Oh yeah, I kind of like that. I think I might leave it. We got our fabric here. Didn't have any sparkle pop on this letter B, so I had to fix it. All right, what do we think? Does it need anything else? I like it. I could do another paper clip. Do I have any more fabric? But then it's going to show from here. I don't know. Let's try a few more. I do like it there. I do like the ribbon there. It needs a heart on the rabbit or on this part. Here or here. I might screw it all up, but put one anyway. I gave her a heart on the bunny. So there we go. Hi, Michelle. How are you doing? I still don't know why you had surgery. I asked you, but you probably didn't see it because you just had surgery. And I hope you're doing okay yourself. All right, so we got a heart there. We got a hidden paper clip where our paper clip is hidden, right? So it goes here. We're going to finish the other side of it tomorrow because we can't leave that other side, meaning this side, to just be ugly like this. But whatever we decide to do here, we could put another one of these and call it a day. I don't know. What's tomorrow? Carmen says splatter. Splatter what? You want me to splatter this whole thing? Huh. Oh yeah, me too, Michelle. I want your new address. Let's see what tomorrow's quote is. I have splatter. It's very minimal. It's minimal splatter in the background. See? I like it. I'm going to keep it. Tomorrow is scraps. It says, when life gives you scraps, make a quilt. Oh, dear Lord. Do I have to draw a quilt tomorrow, you guys? I do not want to. I am going to tell you that much. Okay. Carmen, are you still helping me on Friday for lettering, my lettering class? Just checking, because if not, I gotta wrangle somebody else. Actually, the day I really need the help with is Saturday, because that's going to be a lot of passing stuff out. And that's what I cannot do. And my friend Paula is helping me Saturday. I'm trying to tie this. I don't know why. Just seemed like a fun thing to do for a sec. Just an extra scrap sitting on the table. Okay. Stay. All right, I'm good. Thank you, Carmen. You're a good human. I know you said you would. I just was checking. Yes, Judy's going to be there on Friday in the lettering class. I could have just wrangled Judy to help me. Just kidding, Judy. I'm kidding. All right, I'm leaving. I love you guys. It was another fun one. I hope you like the hidden paper clip. There's so many options for doing this. You can add so many 3D embellishments on top and fabric and ribbons and all kinds of stuff, but that's the basic. So maybe tomorrow we'll add some quilted stuff here. Oh, I do have an idea. I have an idea. That's crazy, but I do. I have an idea. All right, well, have a really good day, you guys. I get to go talk to my Medicare specialist today. Doesn't that sound like fun? Not by any means. All right, have a really, really good day, you guys. I love you. Okay, bye.